Alright, welcome back guys to another episode of Enderal. This is episode 6. And I have not played this in a few days, and it's surprising because we just got an arc and I've been wanting to play it, but I really wanted to set some time aside to really just dive into this and play it for a few hours, not just play it for like an hour and then drop it, and then an hour and then drop it. I really want to... So this might be a pretty...
Wait a moment. You're an outlander, aren't you?
Oh my god. So this might be a little longer episode, or it might be a couple episodes split up into different episodes. I'm not really sure yet. But let's talk to this guy. He's been trying to talk to us for the past like week, so.
Wait a moment. You're an outlander, aren't you?
Is it that obvious?
Only if you know what to look for. I'm one myself, so I do. Balhazel, pleased to make your acquaintance. Tell me, if you're new in this city, are you perchance also looking for work? Excuse me, what was I saying? I'm looking for a hand.
Maybe. Where exactly are you from? You don't look that foreign to me.
Well, neither do you. But to answer your question, I'm Arizaline, but third generation Arizaline, so it doesn't show that much anymore. Apart from my name and my skin, there's little left of my roots, I'm afraid. Anyway, so what did you say? Interested in some well-paid, honest work?
Maybe. What did you have in mind?
It's simple. I want you to find something for me. You know, I'm a healer, just like my father was, and my grandfather before that. When he came to this country, he did so because he had been hired by an arch-noblewoman, a bright lady who valued science and the arts of healing. In any case, my grandfather spent a large portion of life working for this lady in an old, abandoned fort near the now deserted village of Fogville. Together with a good dozen other apothecary, he planned for my father to succeed him. But before he had the chance to, the mushroom plague occurred.
Mushroom plague? You mean the plague that destroyed the Whisperwood?
Yes, that one. The spores of those mushrooms have literally sucked all the life from the forest and its surroundings. Plus, they are a threat to everyone who comes close.
I see. Did your grandfather's work have anything to do with the plague?
It does seem likely, doesn't it? Both my father and I have asked my grandfather this question too, but he has always denied it. The plague was a magical phenomenon, a freak of nature, no more, no less. Those were his words. However, I've made some troubling discoveries which have led me to doubt that. I believe the plague might have been fabricated.
Fabricated? But why would anyone want to do that?
Well, this is exactly what I want you to find out. Unfortunately, the noblewoman who my grandfather worked for has long been dead, and she was the last in their bloodline, so I couldn't find any answers there. But the old fortress where they worked still stands.
Why is this so important to you?
Isn't that obvious? Because I want to understand. You know, we Arzalines believe in the debt of blood. If my grandfather committed a crime, it is my responsibility to atone for it. Plus, I believe that if there was a way to, well, to cure that plague, it is hidden within that fortress. Whatever harm the mushrooms can do, they can also reverse it. My father never cared much about all this, but I'm different. If there's one thing I want to achieve in my life, then it's clarity.
And why don't you just go see for yourself?
Look at me, you'll have the answer. I'm old and far from made for the road to begin with. Furthermore, all those undead who've been roaming the wilderness since that red madness began don't exactly make the idea more inviting. But don't worry, if you succeed, I'll make it worth your while.
Fine then. I'll see what I can do. Where can I find this fortress? And what do you need me to look for?
Reports, scrolls, samples of their work. Anything that could be of relevance. Just look around. Do you have a map? Here, the fortress should be in this area. Best you take Myra to Fogville. In the village harbor, there was a hut where my grandfather lived when he was off duty. Chances are you'll find a key to the fortress there. Good luck, and thank you. If you have found the material, you can find me in the Undercity, near the old waterworks. My laboratory is there.
He kind of does look like he lives in the Undercity. Damn, that was a pretty long convo. I mean, that's okay, though. This is obviously a, maybe not necessarily more story-focused than Skyrim is, but I kind of feel like it is, honestly. So he's pretty much like a quarter elf or whatever is what he's saying. Okay, in Fogville, where is that exactly? Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, that's something that we do later on. Okay, well, we got that. We can go meet Jespar in the marketplace. I want to go see if he has any food.
His blessings.
I want something to drink. What have you got?
A little bit of this and that. Why not take a look?
Okay, he doesn't just have. That's good. Okay. Satiates for 570 seconds. Long day out of combat. Yeah, let's buy a couple of those. Yeah. Okay. Them damn cheese wheels too. Them things are pretty OP.
Come back anytime.
I like how the music quiets down when you enter dialogue. I just noticed
anytime.
that. Huh. Did not notice that.
Stew. Roast pork.
Okay. I know this is like random and
Can I
off
help
the
you?
wall.
Yeah. It's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
What the hell are you talking about? Okay. This is like a message to all the people that watch all my series and stuff like this. I really feel like I'm just gonna, when I do like quest mods and stuff, I feel like I'm just gonna let the game be pretty minimalistic. I could just be saying that because Enderal, I mean, it just looks good on its own.
Their asses and hope things settle themselves. Idiots.
But this looks really good, and I just love how it runs. So, I don't know, man. I love the game to look good, but at the same time. Wow. So this is the market, eh? So Jespar is gonna be over here. I say we just get settled in.
Potatoes, garlic.
What is that last name? Oh my god. I say we just get settled in, and we, you know, just get this fever figured out, and then we can do some side quests and explore.
Son of Lorius has,
Well, look who's arrived. Did you have any problems finding your way around? This city can be quite a maze if you don't know it.
The esteemed Tratesha.
I mean, not really. I'm used to big cities.
Right, you're from Ostian. I almost forgot.
As second in command.
They're quite fascinating, these places, aren't they? You can climb high, and you can fall just as deep. And every place vibrates with life.
His fearless leadership shall be what helps us find our way.
That's true.
These trying times. Cherish, oh brothers.
Here,
and
put this on.
sisters.
And before you ask,
Thank
yes,
the
it's
Lord
necessary.
for
Just
his
trust me.
mercy.
What the hell is this? Okay, this fit ain't it, Doc. This fit is not
Can
it.
I help you? Yeah. It's not as if I didn't tell them that all.
That's it. And why is it Malphas who carries the Sun Temple on his back? Isn't that a gesture of servitude?
No, Malphas carries the Sun Temple because he also carries humanity. Without the benevolence
Ooh, I wonder if I
and
can jump on
sublimity
this.
of the gods, the world
Hey.
would still be at war, just as it was
I
after the
don't know. This
devastation
kid's
of
voice is getting on my
Scarlet.
nerves, though. Huh. There's a lot of verticality to this city. Can you... What the hell?
Is it important?
Walk blessed.
Uh-huh.
My sir?
My said?
So, about this fever. Usually those gifted with magic
So
have
many strange faces.
What the fuck?
Well, isn't it nice?
a journey to the water is what they call it.
The hell?
Once they've passed that, the fever reduces to an endurable level, and new arcanists have their names registered in some kind of holy book. But there are other ways to get rid of the fever, and I hope my employer can tell you about them.
Bro. It's not even... That doesn't make sense, man. Just doesn't. It don't make sense. Why is it... It's so goofy.
Okay, almost there.
Okay. Yeah, I think I might go pretty light on the mods when I'm doing like quest mods and stuff. Just because I'm really loving how smooth the game is right now, and I don't know, it's just more enjoyable to play.
No civilians beyond this point without explicit permission. Who are you, and what leads you to this holy place?
Business. I'm Jespar Delveric, and I work for the Naramese mages.
Oh, right. The mercenary. And who's your companion?
Marijo de Luna from Ostian, esteemed holder of de Luna's Empire of Tender Fragrance, the most prestigious perfumery in all of Vin.
Yep, that's me.
Archmagister Marigil sent for him. Didn't he tell you?
The Archmagister. Well, that does sound like him. Fair enough, you may pass. But show this place the respect it deserves, mercenary. You too, Meister de Luna.
You have my word, fair lady. Thank you.
The soundtrack, man. The soundtrack is some shit.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here.
Huh. That was kind of racist.
Well, that went better than expected.
Mario de Luna's Empire of Tender Fragrance.
Hey, it worked, didn't it? That's all that matters. Nobody will suspect someone who's already in the temple. Anyway, I think it's about time I tell you a little bit more about this employer of mine. His name is Constantine Firespark, and he's one of Narathzor Orenthiel's former followers, which the new Grand Master, Tealor Orenthiel, brought here by ship about 2 years ago. That means he's one of the former arch-enemies of the Order. They usually wear green, while the Order wears white or red. That should make it easy for you to tell them apart. Firespark's pretty much the eldest of Narathzul's mages, and quite well versed in magic, at least from what I've heard. Plus, he's a very gentle and likable fellow, which is why even the Keepers like having him around. Let's hope he can tell us a thing or two about these visions, and help you get rid of the fever. Come, follow me.
I want to follow you, man, but like, this is just beautiful. It's so beautiful. Hats off to the people that made this game, man. Just to take Skyrim assets and create this, like, this is just, oh my gosh. I'm speechless. I'm so excited to play this game. I know I'm playing it right now, but gosh, I love it. I'm loving it. World building is so important, and they're doing such a good job at it right now. It just every time I get on here, it just sounds so. I mean, the sounds it just looks so good, man. Jespar, you good, man? What's wrong? What's wrong with you?
They are, all of them.
All right, here we are. Hang on.
No. That's not how you do it.
He sounds like an asshole.
I'm just being careful. We
like
have to.
heck we do. Give me that thing now.
Oh fuck!
Blazes! I just can't bloody believe it. Blasted, blistering blazes! That's what you get for working with fumblers. I told you we should be careful. What? Now who the heck are you? Can't an old man have a moment to himself?
You hired me, the Magister, don't you remember?
Oh, right. Joseph the Scrounger. So why are you here? Had any luck?
Jespar. And yeah, we did find something. I
suggest you first of all tell me when I allowed you to drag your drinking mates up here. Do you need me to explain the meaning of the words highly and confidential to you?
I'm sure there's a lot you can explain to me, but let's save that for later. This particular fellow over here needs your help, to be frank. Arcane fever.
Is that so? And what exactly has that got to do with me? Let the Keepers and their holy rituals take care of it. What is it with the costume, anyway?
This man's magic is different, Meister. Just feel his aura and you'll see it. Plus he's from Nerim, just as you are.
Well, all right then, for nostalgia's sake. I really hope you're not wasting my time, though. Working with these religious buffoons is bound to make any rational thinking person go bonkers. Anyway, that chair over there. Take a seat, and I'll have a look at that fever of yours.
Ooh, this is
all right,
this is interesting.
This
oh shit!
Tickle a little. Now you're right. This aura does feel different, complex somehow, and powerful. And do you really want to tell me you've only recently discovered that talent of yours? With that aura, I'm surprised that you haven't turned into an Obaya by now. Fine. Well, that is, we will help you. But first, tell me everything. How you got that magic, and how you met that Scrounger. I see. Regarding this vision thing, I think that your mind simply played a trick on you there. Not that it's much of a surprise, considering what you've been through. Actually, you were quite lucky that the sudden outburst of your glance didn't blow your head right off.
Holy shit. Sudden outburst of my glance. Glance. I don't know why I said it in his accent. Sudden outburst of my glance. What's a glance?
By all that's holy, I won't start playing your tutor now. If you don't know about the basic functioning of magic, then read something from Balador Goldenstein.
The glance on the sea of eventualities. Alongside, but apart from the reality we're in right now, exist countless other realities, in which some events have different outcomes, so to speak.
It's a damn multiverse.
This very same room, for example, with the very same people in it, only that Meister Firespark's beard is on fire. And what defines an Arcanist, someone capable of magic, is that he or she can see those other realities and let parts of them come true.
Well, look at that, Jasper. You surprise me.
Jasper.
That's what I'm being paid for.
How powerful an Arcanist is depends on 3 factors. How far away are the eventualities that he can see, how well he can bring parts of them into our reality, and finally, how well his mind can handle seeing other realities simultaneously with ours. Lighting a candle is easier than calling a meteor from the sky, to speak plain Inal. But, as I said, read Goldenstein if you're interested in the topic. I'm not going to waste any time with lectures.
God. And this chapel on the water. Every time I touch one of those stones, I feel as if, I don't know, as if something comes back to me.
Well, that's probably a sign that you should go easier on the booze. Skill, whether of physical or magical nature, isn't gained through touching some stones, but through hard work and discipline. Even though this screwball Enderalian talk of paths and predeterminations tries to tell us otherwise.
Again, I did not just imagine these visions. They felt different. Somehow real.
Well, if that's what you want to believe, go for it. I, in any case, have never come across such a phenomenon in over 50 years of studying magic. And now we should...
It all begins with the dreams.
What the blasted blistering blazes? Does this room look like the bosom of a whore to you? Or what makes you think you can go around touching anything you get your fingers on? These documents are confidential, for heck's sake. I knew it was a mistake to hire a thug like you. Lashery always had a weakness for...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember you telling me something about dreams that led you and Tealor Renthiel here, didn't you, Miser? And you told me that in this vision of yours, the Veiled Woman said this. It all begins with the dreams.
What? Is that true?
It is, actually.
Oh. Then this near-death experience you had before you woke up on the shore... Tell me again, what exactly did you see in it? A room?
A glistening white light and charred bodies, but their flesh was unnatural, gray. And I heard all these voices.
Well, this is strange indeed. Anyway, for now all that matters is that we get that magic of yours under control. Whatever you clairvoyanced back there is of no use to us if you're dead as a doornail in a couple of months.
Then how can we do that? Get my magic under control, that is.
Well, that's usually a plodding process. The fever you feel is a result of your mind not being able to handle all of these possibilities, so to speak. The ritual the Enderalians practice to get the glance under control is called the Journey to the Water. Put frankly, it means 1 year of hour-long meditation, bland food, and abstinence from anything that makes life worth living. In due time, the Arcanist then learns to filter these other realities from ours, and the fever gets less and less. Anyhow, luckily enough, we Neremes know of a way to quicken that process. A shortcut, if you will. I'm not capable of performing it, but another one of us is. Her name is Lashery, and you should seek her out as soon as possible.
A shortcut? Isn't there a reason this journey to the water is as lengthy as it is?
There is indeed, and this reason is called ignorance. The Order's rituals haven't changed since the Lightborn slipped out of their cradles, and the Keepers do their best to keep anything progressive out of their country. But please, if you're up for a year of austerity and stern-faced magisters scolding you, go for it. I really don't care.
All right, then. I'll do this ritual of yours. Where can I find this Lashery?
She's currently in a ruin called Old Rationgrad, not far from Ark. Just tell her that I sent you. Give me that map of yours. Okay, now you'd have to be a total idiot to miss it. I recommend leaving for the ruin straight away. And you, Joseph, you're going to come with me and show me what your trip to the Sun Coast brought forth. Hopefully, more than a bottle of honey wine and a hangover.
Okay.
Quite a character, isn't he? But I like him somehow. Here, I owe you this for your help back in Riverville. And in case you're in the mood for a mug of ale and a good chat, just drop by the Dancing Nomad in the Stranger's Quarter. I'll get myself a room there for the time being. With all that said, good luck mastering your magic, my friend. I'll see you around.
During the main story of Enderal, you have the opportunity to deepen your bond with several persons. Caution, these missions aren't available forever. If the main story progresses too far, the storylines of some persons stay hidden. Okay, we got some money, we got some teleport to Sun Temple, we got some teleport to Ark. Okay, cool. I'm assuming we can also, what the hell is in here?
Back on the road from the aged man's abode.
Oh, blazes. Sorry. I know. I can't sing.
That was actually pretty good, honestly.
Oh, you're here. I thought you were in the city.
No, the Archmagister ordered me back. Feels good to be here, to be honest.
Steal a whole wardrobe?
I could have done without them, though.
I don't doubt that. I still can't believe that really happened. Brother Yarrow.
Steal scissors. Okay. Let's see what quest we got here. Search for Jespar and the Dancing Nomad. So this is one of those persons quests, and just based off the cover art of the game, Jespar is going to be one of the main characters. So we really want to be close with Jespar for sure. Ascertain what depresses Magister Aragon. God, we have a lot of quests. Let's do this one.
Holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here.
Much about that.
Probably not, no. I wonder how it happens. The infection.
Walk blessed.
Is there some kind of problem?
Oh, yes. Guess what? There is. Some people just don't get the meaning of the word reliability.
How can one tell someone else?
Who are you talking about? Maybe I can help.
Huh. You're not from the Order, are you? Then I wonder what the blazes you're doing here. But fine. Who am I to reject a helping hand? Elia, the novice who was assigned to me, she's supposed to help me transcribe these Pyrian tomes the Grand Master is so obsessed about. But 2 days ago, she simply vanished. If I were to guess, I'd say she's strolling around enjoying herself somewhere in the Nobles' Quarter. I'd go look myself, but I'm lucky if I get to breathe within all this work. Go find her and tell her to get her bloody ass up here and help me. If you do that, it won't be to your disadvantage.
I have to go now, brother. Walk blessed.
Find the missing novice, Elia, and Ark, and persuade her to return to the temple. So if I sound a little weird, I'm standing up right now because my chair is really killing my ass. I will sit back down in a couple minutes, but I have got to stand right now. And yeah, it might be a little far away from the mic, so I apologize. Or maybe I sound better. I don't know. Who knows? Never done this before. So let's find the missing novice, Elia, and Ark, and persuade her to return to the temple. So she's just going to be somewhere. So it's not necessarily going to be marked for us. So that's fine. Let's see. Hey, let's just walk around. Just kind of want to explore a little bit.
Move along.
This is a very, very, very beautiful place.
You do not belong here.
I thought that was Elia right there.
Yes.
You're kind of racist, aren't you? Just because I have pointy ears. Kind of interested in what's going on up here exactly.
keep walking.
I'm just gonna keep looking at each person just to make sure that it's not Elia. Can I not jump on this thing? Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear me very well. Let me adjust this because I think I'm gonna stand for a little bit. All right, that might sound like dog shit. Might sound okay. I'm not really sure. So, but I have to stand for now if I'm doing these playthrough videos because my ass on this chair, it just, gosh, I literally can't sprint right now. By the way, sprinting is not a thing. I literally cannot sprint. So that's weird. Let's go ahead and just meet Jespar, because I'm not really sure what to do. I mean, we can go around and talk to people, but like I said, I'm just so new to this game and I don't really know what to do a lot of the time.
You may pass, but treat this place with respect, Outlander.
I wonder if I can put my clothes back on. Alright. Alright, cool. Got our clothes back on. I mean, just look at this, man. This shit is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. The music, too. It's so nice. Let me just run here. Is that right? Arc Military Barrack? I think it's wanting us to go through another load door. Maybe this is like a little shortcut or something.
They always go too easy on the settle themselves. Idiots.
I wonder how many lines of dialogue is in this entire game. Yeah, that was just a little shortcut, it looks like. Arc Foreign Quarter. Alright, we've already been here. He said what? The Stranger Quarter? Or something? He said something like that. The Stranger Quarter. Okay, so I can just see Undercity, Marketplace, Sun Temple, Harbor. We'll just keep going. Wait, is this just the... Yeah, this is just the inn that we slept in last night. Jespar?
As I said.
Yes, you should go into the Whisperwood and see what you can find in the
I
old
will.
fortress.
Take care.
I'll wait for you in the
Hey, you came.
In my
Woman.
Come on, take a seat.
Who's this woman? She kind of fine.
So, tell me, how are you holding up? It must have been quite the whirlwind. Yesterday, a refugee from another country, and now a prodigy with a magic great enough to impress old Bushybeard.
Honestly, well, I'll just say I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Well, that's good to hear. I'm quite curious to see how things keep on with you. You're different. I noticed that the time we met. Anyhow, tell me, what do you make of this country now that you've had some time to look around? I figure it must be quite the change from Nerim.
Tell Jespar about the recent events. Well, you're right about that.
Shoot. Yeah, I can picture that. You know, this is exactly the reason why I love inns so much. The sky can rain fire out there. In here, you'll always meet laughter and good humor. Not to mention all the good-looking men and women.
Some of the ladies are not to be scoffed at, indeed.
Absolutely. Though I think I've seen enough of this place by now. Of Enderal, I mean. There's a ship sailing for Calais next morning, and as it seems, it will be the last one for quite some time to come. Who knows? Maybe they still have a cabin to spare for a handsome treasure hunter.
Well, you can't leave. What? You want to leave? In spite of all that's happening?
Oh well. This entire thing was more a coincidence than planned anyhow. The Order needed someone with skill and discretion. I was around. End of story. I never intended to stick around for much longer. Heck, me as an ambassador of the Holy Order, could you imagine that? Not one step further, O fair maiden. Drop your garment so we may both bathe in Malphas's holy light. Actually not that bad, don't you think?
Alright, I'm sitting down again, so if you heard some mic moving bullshit. Very convincing.
Oh, you're too kind. But you know, at the end of the day, I guess I'd probably lack both the pathos and the idealism for such a profession. You know,
wait, was I just
I'm
gay?
aware of how these esteemed keepers up there talk
Was that
about
gay?
sellswords like me. I could save 30 virgins from a Myron
know what he said.
rampage. At the end of the day, they'd always say I did it for the money, because I wanted to bet the women, or whatever. I'm driven by inferior motives. While no matter what their actions end in, they are good guys, because they do things for the right reasons. If only they'd understand that it's results that matter, not intentions. What does the wise hermit say? Nothing is of less importance to the saved than the reason for their rescue. The only difference between a mercenary like me and a holy warden is that I'm at least aware of the fact that I do what I do for myself, and no one else.
What exactly are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that all those heroes and self-declared messiahs are no better than everyone else. In the end, we are all selfish, because we always act in accordance to what we think we have to be like. So yes, maybe the keeper saves the farmer from the bandits. But at the end of the day, he does it because he sees himself in a certain light. You know, the funny thing is that a lot of times, it's especially those who think of themselves driven by a higher purpose who are the really dangerous ones. They don't understand what drives them, and that makes them easy to manipulate. The only thing left to do for the capable hate-monger or tyrant is to somehow combine his own ambitions with the mental image of this person. And presto, you've got your perfect puppet, only waiting to dive into the next hail of arrows for their honor, their religion, or whatever they thought of this time. It's just so idiotic, you know? The world would be a much better place if everyone could just acknowledge that the only reason we're here is that we want to be happy.
Oh, this line had to... more. Since that, I'll admit, I couldn't agree more. I don't know, but to me, seeing the world like that sounds kind of empty. Okay, what does more mean? So, what you're saying is that in the end, every person just wants to be happy? That's the purpose of life?
Yeah. Seek bliss and avoid pain, as the wise hermit likes to say. And believe me, once you realize that that's how people just work, life is a lot better.
But you have to have some kind of goal in your life, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I do. And this goal is called surviving. And if possible, to be able to enjoy a good glass of wine or an exciting night from time to time.
Let's see. How can you be so sure that there's no other purpose in our life? No other reason for our existence?
I don't know. Call it a feeling. But if there is such a thing as a universal point to our lives, then I'm pretty sure we won't find it within the pre-digested philosophies or religions most people believe in. And hey, I'd be the last one to reject this great truth if she were to knock on my door, naked and tits jiggling. But until then, I'd rather try and find my own answers.
Just to be clear, what you're saying is we're all egotists. Even the people others call heroes?
Blazes, you make it sound so dramatic. Doing something for your own sake doesn't make you selfish. But yeah, basically that's it.
Honestly, I mean, I couldn't agree more, because Yeah, in the end, like even in my own life, all I want to be is happy. Like, that's it. I just want to be happy.
You do? And here I thought I'd get an indignant cry and a splash of wine thrown in my face. That's how most people react. In any case, I think I'll take my leave now. I very much enjoyed our talk, but the ship to Quillet leaves before the first cocks crow tomorrow, and I want some more time to think about it.
For what it's worth, I wouldn't mind if you stayed. This city needs more... Yeah, see, that sound gay. That sound gay, bro. Why is this game trying to make me gay? That shit don't sound gay. But I mean, I don't want to say this because that's just an asshole response.
Well, it most recently gained a good-looking Armese man. Maybe that'll make up for when I leave. Keep your chin up.
See, that was gay. That was gay. Am I wrong? Does that make me gay? Whatever, bro. Ew.
Where did I put that?
Where did I put that? Alright, what quest can we do exactly? Like, we can do this. We can meet Lashiri in the old Rashengrad. I think we'll just do that, honestly. That's a 3-star. This is a 2-star. We can find Elia. Maybe she's in the inn somewhere.
Yes, you should go into the Whisperwood and see what you can find in the old vault.
In no bed, sorry.
God, that is one ugly bitch.
Always be even.
She just getting turned up. Oh my gosh, did you hear that?
Yes?
It is sunset here in Enderal.
Oi, you there. Don't look at me like that. Looking for trouble, eh? Stop ignoring me.
What's your problem?
You bloody fluttered your eyes at me, woman. Oh yeah, you think I haven't noticed, don't you? You say sorry at once, so I'll smack your mouth.
What the fuck? And this, dear friends, is why we should take it easy on the bruise.
Why, you think you can mock me? Alright. You'll regret this.
He's gonna try to beat my ass, ain't he? You're involved in a brawl, no weapons, no nothing. Okay, can I take my fists out, bro? Is it gonna let me take my fists out? Hello? 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 Can I take my fist out? Hello? What's wrong with this shit? I literally can't take my fist out. I'm not even bullshitting. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to reload the save. I kind of did want to, let's just do it this way.
Monsieur?
I literally can't take my weapon out right now. Like, still. Is it because this place is passive, or? I'm confused here.
Well, comes a point.
Let's, okay, none of my buttons are working.
Yes? Yes?
I'm not even bullshitting. Like, none of my shit's working. Well, guys, I don't really know what to say. I guess I'm just gonna have to end the episode off here, and I'll get this figured out by next episode. I did enjoy the episode. I'm glad that we didn't have to fight anything except for that drunken guy in the center there, but I'll get this figured out, and but until then, I'll see you guys on the next episode, and I really hope you enjoyed this one. Take care and stay true.